What's up, guys? Today we're going to do Vicious Love from New Found Glory. I was listening to the version with Hayley Williams, that's the girl from Paramore, and this song has some really catchy riffs. That's one of the reasons why I picked it. I also picked it because we haven't worked on our drop D stuff for a little bit. So let's zoom in and check out what we got. 2, 3, 4. So the riff starts off, and I'm going to bar my first finger across the 3rd fret of my lowest 3 strings. So I have 3, 3, 3. I just hit that chord one time. Next I have the 7th fret on the 4th string, followed by the 5th fret of the 4th string. And I want to slide into that first note. So I'm going to slide into the 7th fret with my 3rd finger. So far we had 1, 2, and. Now I'm going to hit 2 open D power chords. I can just let go with my fretting hand because it's all zeros. 0, 0, 0. I'm going to hit that chord 2 times, and I'm going to set my palm on the string to palm mute it. So far we had 1, 2, and 3, and. Now I'm just going to play the 5th fret and then the 3rd fret of the 4th string. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. And then that whole thing repeats, starting from the beginning. And now we drop down, so we have a power chord but on the 5th string, so I have nothing on the 6th. Then I have 1, 3, and 3, and I hit that chord one time. Now I'm going to play 2 and then slide to 3 on the 4th string. So we had 1, 2, and. Now I'm going to play the 3rd fret. I hit that chord 2 times with the palm muting. So far we have 1, 2, and 3, and. Now I'm going to put my 3rd finger and I'm going to play 3 and slide to 5 on the 4th string. So far we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then that part's going to repeat. Entire part, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can probably already tell that the main riff is almost the exact same thing as the verse riff. We just have to cut out most of those high notes. So we keep the big chords. 1, 3, and. 1, 3, and. Now I do have those 2 high notes. Then the riff starts back over again. And I will put those 2 notes in there. I'm going to slide to get the 5th fret and then the 3rd fret on the 4th string. Do that again. The last bit is exactly the same as it was in the very first riff. Next we're going to have a little bridge right before the chorus, and this part's going to be really easy. It's going to sound like this. 2, 3, 4. And I just started that out with a power chord on the 1st fret of the 5th string. I hit it one time, and I'm going to let it ring out for 3 beats. So I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll hit it again on 4. Now I'm going to move it up 2 frets to the 3rd fret, and I'll say 1 and 2 and with palm muting down. So again, 1 and 2 and, then I release the palm muting, 3 and 4. Now real quick, I just want to mention that not this bridge, but later on in the song when we come back to another bridge, we don't have to ring out that first chord, we can just play it like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now to play this riff, we're only going to slide power chords along the 6th string. I start off, I hit the 3rd fret 1 time, followed by the 5th fret once with palm muting, and then the 7th fret without. So far we have 1 and 3. Now I'm going to hit the 7th fret 2 more times with the palm muting. So we would have 1 and 3 and 1. Now I'm going to slide up to the 8th fret, hit that chord 4 times. And then I slide up again to the 10th fret and I hit it 3 times. Slide back down. So 1 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. The whole riff. 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we've almost made it through the whole song. We do have this last section to get through, and it might be the trickiest part, but if we break it down nice and slow, do it piece by piece, I'm sure you can get this. We're only going to use power chords on the 5th string now, so if I say the 5th fret, I'm talking about playing a power chord, the 5th string, 5th fret. So nothing, 5, 7, 7. I start out and I hit that chord 2 times, followed by 2 dead notes. And the way we're going to play a dead note is I'm going to release the tension on my left hand, but still touch the strings, and I might even do some palm muting at the same time. So if I hit the strings, it's just going to make that dead sound, that percussive sound. So starting from the beginning, I hit the chord 2 times, 1 and 2 E. Again. Then I drop down to the 3rd fret, followed by a dead note. So far the whole thing. Now I'm going to slide up to the 8th fret. I hit that chord once, followed by a dead note. Then I drop it down to the 1st fret, and I'm going to hit it just 1 time. So far the whole thing. After that, I'm going to hit the same chord 2 more times. Now I'm going to go to the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and that's where my pinky should already be. And I hit that note 2 times. Followed by the 2nd fret 2 times. Followed by 2 dead notes. Now I start that out the exact same. But this time I'm going to ring out that last chord, followed by 2 dead notes, hit the chord again, followed by 4 dead notes, I hit the chord 1 more time, and drop it down, so now I have an open A string. I'm not holding anything with my first finger anymore. The entire part. Alright, now the second half of that is almost the exact same thing as the first. We just need to replace some of those dead notes with good notes. dead notes come back. So that measure happened 2 times. Now I slide my finger up to the 8th fret, and I just ring out on that F chord. Alright guys, that's the whole song. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason this song reminded me of when I first started to learn to play guitar. What I would do, I would find that really cool riff in the song and I would learn to play it, and throughout the song, somewhere in there would be a part that was either, pretty challenging or just wasn't that fun to play, and I would always give up. I don't think that being in the habit of doing that was entirely bad. There were some good things about it. I kept learning new things, it kept me interested in the guitar, and most importantly, I didn't quit playing guitar. But it definitely did have a negative side too. After years of doing that, I would be only good at really playing certain types of riffs. And when I would try to write my own riffs playing in bands, all my riffs kind of felt like they were very similar. I couldn't play through most songs from doing that. I think that maybe most importantly, I didn't learn that some techniques are just going to take a little longer than others. Some of them you're going to pick up quick, and others you're going to have to keep coming back to day after day after day. But once you have them in your skill set, you'll have that, so the next time a song comes around and you need to have that certain technique, you'll be able to do that. If this video helped you out, remember to like, subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you next time.